One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a... The Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense takes the field to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morton. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Jones to throw. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Army's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But
breaks into the open. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. Goes to the option. The pitch. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Sweet cut there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. So the score remains 3-0.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Jones to throw. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Washington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Got the first down and more. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Jones wants to throw it. He uncorks one deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown Owls. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the option. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morton. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Jones to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Street. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Brings up second down.
Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Jones wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Ashby.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll keep it himself. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the back. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it, finding open areas. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Nevada. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Right on the money.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again.
Really good surge that defensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the 1st down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. With jet sweep pass. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a stop for this defense. What a tremendous play. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Inside the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the 1st down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for space, it's Willis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Chris around to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Second down. They'll go to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun. Wants to pass. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for...
Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kip brings it down on the right side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jones wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Willis. And he's brought down after a nice game. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights, and now they take the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And here's the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's caught. It's Smith. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Jones to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll send the back in motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. working the big fella to the corner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Under fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And it's good. They're on top, and they'll try to hang on in the waning seconds. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Jones wants to throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. Pocket breaking down. Creates a little space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.